All right, that's it. We're back here at the shop. Vacation's over. It's back to business. Let's get these engines going, cars or whatever. And vacation time is over. It's all business.
Nick's Garage is supported by Atlas Equipment and K-Tool International.
Hi, I'm Nick and welcome to my shop. Well, I just got back from vacation. I only took 2 weeks this year. We spent some time in the island, on the Greek island, Paros in Greece, where my mother was born. It's just a little house there. That's where we stay every time we go there every year. And, my family loves it. I love it there. And I spend time with my family there because, I don't spend much time here. And vacation time is a very important time for me with my family. But, while I was over there, my mind was over here. So now we got to get it down into business, and I got to get moving. I've got cars here. I got a few cars to deliver. I got a few guys running around for me. I got the machine shops open today, and I got a few packages that came in, and now I got a head start. I got to get moving. But lucky, I got Robert today, and Leo is going to give me a hand, so I got to get moving. I only have him for a couple of days, so let's get started.
Nick is raring to go. But before he can even finish his first cup of coffee back at the shop, there's a truck pulling up out front with another car for him to add to his list of jobs.
Okay, we got a 69 Camaro big block, but it's actually a small block with a dart block. It's a 427 with an EFI fuel injection on it, so it's not doing well. So Gary brought it in here so we can take a look at it. And it's a very nice resto mod. You're going to see it when we just drive it out and bring it to the shop. So we're going to keep it here for a few days, see what's going on. We don't know if it's got an engine problem or an EFI problem. Doesn't matter. So they told me to check it out from A to Z and see how it goes. So let me put my coffee down, got the keys, I'll drive it in.
Back tires on pavement.
Yeah, this is a nice 69 Camaro. It's all American favorite, I guess. A lot of people love these kind of cars. This is a dart block 427, small block actually. 69 Camaro resto mod. Plenty of power, plenty of handling. High-tech car, let me tell you. I'm gonna let it roll a bit. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take my guy to look at it. First I'm gonna do is pick it up tonight. Want to make sure there's no vacuum leak, or the wire or the sensor's not working or something. Well, one thing I'm going to look at that's going to give us a good signal if you're running super lean. If the spark plugs are white, then it's running lean. If they're black, it's running super rich.
Yeah.
You should have like a tan, rusty color, which is normal.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let it cool down. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to O2 sensor doesn't seem to be working. It's stuck at 35, which is a signal meaning way too lean. But I'm going to go through it tonight. I love the idles. Sounds great, let me tell you. And it's a 427, big block, in a small block, dark block.
That's it. Smart.
A lot of money in here, let me tell you. It's a beautiful car. It is. I've driven it, and I went up the street just before you picked it up last time. It just wiped out in the back.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, those big. Oh yeah. It just has a tremendous amount of torque. I just gave it gas.
We're running tires on it too.
Oh yeah? Okay. Yeah, I remember it just almost wiped out, but I was going 60, 70 kilometers an hour, and I floored it, and the rear end just went sideways. Anyways, we're gonna try it out again and see how it goes. All right, here we got another car. You know, I've got quite a few cars lined up for this winter. Got so many emails I was reading on my vacation time, text messages. I just don't know where to get started because I had so many and I read so many. I answered some of them. So I have a lot of calls coming in a week or two. Cars, people, phone calls, emails, you name it. So we'll take it one at a time. Okay, so in the meantime, I've got Leo here. Sent him on a few trips to a couple of machine shops. And right now, I want to get started on the intake manifolds that I've located one in town for Dan. For Dan's Challenger, the 440. I got the engine ready in the engine room. So what I need to do is get it clean. So here it is. It's old and dirty. It's a genuine 1970 440 intake manifold. That's the same thing I got on my Kawasaki Challenger, which we are doing the same thing with Dan's Challenger. So take the Ranger, take it up to Cito Savant, tell him to put it in his hot bath washer, keep it for the day, I'll pick it up tomorrow.
All right.
I'll bring it to the shop at the corner. It's got the machine working, I like it, it's got hot liquids in it. It's gonna make it look like brand new after. So get rid of that, come back, and in the meantime, I'm gonna prepare you the pistons for the 360
Sounds good.
for Jeff Scuda.
No problem.
Go for it. Take my little Ford Ranger. You know, this little Ford Ranger has never stopped. Takes him home every night, brings parts everywhere for me, and it's a diehard. Okay, so a little bit rusty, but who cares? It runs well. So now in the meantime, let's get the pistons for the 360 block that belongs to Jeff, 74 CUDA. It was supposed to be a stroke of 4 or 8 cubic inch in the first place when he bought the car. And you know, we dismantled the engine for reasons of no power. And we figured it out that it's not a stroker, it's a 360. So what Jeff wanted me to go is get him a stroker kit. So I bought him a complete Eagle kit, crank, pistons and all. I need to bore out the block, so I need the pistons. So I can give it to Tom, so I can get it bored out. So Leo's gonna come back in a few minutes. In the meantime, I gotta get him ready because that guy Tom who's gonna bore out the block for me, he's gonna ask me next, I need the pistons. There's the pistons. I ordered this just before I went on vacation. When I was gonna be gone for 2 weeks, I figured, you know, when I'm gone for 2 weeks, let me get some stuff to back order. For example, I ordered the crank and the pistons for the 360. Here I am, back in town, parts are in. I ordered the cutouts for Matthews CUDA from BC. I got them. I gotta make 2 front pipes of 2.5 inch instead of the 2 that he has. And he wants the electronic cutouts, 2.5 inch, also installed. Got them in the car, so that's our next trip. So right now, let's get going with the old machine shop, get the pistons, put this block to the shop, get it bored out. And I believe they are 40 over. So I could get that going too. Yeah, this is a stroker. When you have a short skirt like that, yeah, this is a real stroker. Poor guy thought he bought a stroker when he bought the car. Not a 408, but right now, after we're done with it, it will be a 408. 40 over, perfect. Yeah. Located the intake for Dan Patterson. Got the pistons for Jeff. I got the paddles for Matt. And there's one more thing. The seats that I got back from Ivan. You know, he had to replace the phone and also the brackets, the springs, they're all broken. So he had to replace them.
Yeah.
I got them there. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show. Perfect, Leo. So this, one factory specs. Okay.
These are
This
the
is,
rings,
yeah, the rings stay here. Yeah, perfect, that stays here. Leo, put this in the car.
Got it. In the front seat.
Okay, put it, and I'm gonna call Tom on that. This and the block is ready for you to take. Now take this to the machine shop.
Got it.
Then when you come back, you're going to another machine shop to have the Hemi cylinder heads from Jim, I believe it is, from Toronto, that to make sure they're not cracked. So before I do a valve job on them, I want to make sure they're MagnaFlux, they're not cracked, so I can clean the chambers and do a valve job and maybe put a valve insert on one of the exhaust valves.
Oh, that's
on
the one
cylinder
that
head.
dropped the.
Yes,
Got
that is correct.
it. Got it.
So let's put this block on your in the
Alright.
front. Just slide it all the way across. There you go. You know, I got Tom be doing machine work since I moved up here 8-9 years now. He's been doing all these honing and boring out the blocks for me, and he's done a great job on it. He's got exactly what I want. He's done every job exactly the way I want it. And what I love about it is that when I give him work, he does it right away for me. I don't have to wait. Leo, he's waiting for you. I spoke to him. Take it down, bring him the pistons, come back, then you got another trip.
No problem. All right.
You think you gave it to Sylvain?
I did.
Told him to put in the bath?
I did.
Perfect.
All right.
Take care.
Sounds good.
Okay, the next thing is I gotta bring the cylinder heads on this table so that the Hemi heads. And for the reason is because this and the Hemi heads are going to another machine shop to get MagnaFlux. I want to make sure that the cylinder heads are not cracked.
It's for Stefan?
Yeah, that's for Stefan. I need to make sure that the flywheel is neutral balanced and also have a reface. So I like to have it ready, you know, when the black diamond comes in, I want to have a lot of pieces ready for it. So let's get the cylinder heads on this. Let's put them over here. I want to show our viewers what we're talking about. If you guys take a look here, you notice that the valve bounced from one chamber to another. It's been mangled here and there and here. You know, it took such a beating with the valve getting crushed between the piston and the chamber. So my client asked me, you know, if we could fix them or whatever needs, whatever. Do we get another set of heads? Are they damaged? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is have them MagnaFluxed, and if they're good, I'll clean the chambers, put a few, maybe a couple of inserts on some of the exhaust, especially this one here that was done in cylinder number 1, and then do a valve job with 16 new valves. There's a video we took apart this 528 Hemi, which was not a 528, it was a 426 Hemi. We have a video on it that when we dismantled the engine, that the valve was missing on cylinder number 1, or should I say the head from the valve stem. I got the intake, which is for this engine, which belongs to Dan. Here's a 3/4 assembly. This is the one we did the video on, the valve train. So I got everything ready. I just want to put the exhaust manifolds on, put the intake on, which I just sent out to get washed, just a basic 440, and this is a copy of my Kowalski 440. Yep, it's coming, it's coming. Matter of fact, I want to give you guys an update on the Black Diamond. We just ordered a windshield because I thought I had it, which I never did, because we scrapped the original windshield in the first place. I don't know why we were looking for it in the first place. So I got the body shop, which I spoke to them this morning. I got back. I even spoke to them before I went on vacation. I told the guys, you guys please get that Challenger for Dan ready, coming from San Francisco, and also Stefan's Charger, which they are welding the roof on, and we just gotta put in the windshield in the front just to make sure it's a perfect fit. Because you know, once you weld the roof on, you put the molding in place, then you go put the windshield and it don't fit, and the car's painted, we're in trouble. So George is waiting on a windshield, so I've located one. I should have it in a couple of days, bring it to the body shop, get that going too. So I got both cars on the movement at the body shop. Black Diamond and Dan's Challenger. Meanwhile, while the car's on the body shop, I'm working on the engine and a few other stuff. How you doing with this stuff at home?
The cluster and the dash are doing well. I'm about 90% done on it. I have a few more details to complete, but it's almost complete. Steering column is ready. I work on the clutch and the brake pedals and clutch pedal.
Yes.
That's ready. The emergency brake pedal is ready. The brake booster is restored.
Yes.
So I got a few things ready.
And putting the whole dash together, the dash bag, the frame, the cluster, the ashtray, the glove box, the wiring, the gauges. It's a lot of work. I've seen
It's a lot of work.
I've seen a few pictures. It looks awesome.
Thanks. I worked hard on it. It was in bad shape to begin with. You remember all the rats and the
Critters lived in the dash. Critters. We have a video on that, by the way, if you guys want to look up how we dismantled that charger. I remember that cluster when we took it apart. It was such a mess. I took it down. We took hands full of.
I remember Daryl saying, "It is a mice hotel."
Mice Hotel. Yeah, they had reservations there for many, many, many years. Anyway, so we're way beyond that. So you got the cluster almost done, the dash done.
And the harness, I wasn't sure if I could save it, but I said, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot." And I got it saved.
You saved it, eh?
I saved it. I think it's gonna be very reliable and functional. So I'm happy. We know it's nice to have new parts, but when you can save a few things,
Of course.
we try to save a few bucks here and there when possible.
So we're good. I got the 4-speed stuff set up. Now you're doing inventory for all the trim around the whole car.
Yeah, we
So-
made a list, and we have many things that we do have, and a few more things we have to order because they're missing or in really bad shape. So we're getting there. I think you will agree. I think next spring.
No, I'm saying to get this car ready to be delivered for springtime.
Yeah, that's
I
what
told Stefan I want the car here now. So I told Stefan it's between me and the body shop. And I know you're waiting for the car. I'm waiting for the car. So we can team up together. I got the seats ready from Ivan. I mean, there was a lot of things we got to look for. Then we got a lot of internal door panels, stuff to get. And also Stefan brought in a whole bunch of stuff. I bought a whole bunch of stuff when I was in Carlisle last year. I made a big list. Stefan brought a big list in or should I say a list of parts of that he brought in with the car, metal work. And then I bought more metal work for the body shop. But it's a lot of work, and it's coming. And the seats, there's the rear seats. And we have to replace the base. That took us a while to find.
That's Ivan's work.
That's right.
Look at the back side too. You see?
Beautiful. Look at that. Brand new. You even had to do the framework on it too. The frame was totally gone. We had to relocate. Another seat. Anyways, that's done. And then also got the bucket seats here also. Here we go. They're back here somewhere. There they are. And there's the front seats. I got both sides, left and right. We're gonna assemble them when the car gets here. But in the meantime, here they are.
And I have the tracks home. The tracks.
You got the tracks at home?
The tracks are
So
restored.
perfect. So we'll do this when the car gets here. And then of course there's more stuff.
Everything here in this box is for Stefan. This is the headliner insulation and hoses for the windshield washer. A few more things. Weather strips and inside door panels.
Yep. Nice pieces. That should be nice. Made in USA.
And Stefan, interior was green, and he's going black all the way.
That's right. Charcoal gray or something. That's the seat covers I got from him. Anyways, now we're just waiting on the car. We got to get this car here, man. We still have a lot of items to restore. But these are going to go to George. But I want to leave all these little pieces at the end. I want to get the car going. Got a lot of suspension parts done already. I got a lot of parts to do for inside the doors, for the windows. We got 2 new bumpers for the front. We got the door handles, suspension. We have to get the brackets done for the rear release springs. I ordered a set. I got them in stock, waiting for him. There's the nameplate's charger.
At the top.
There it is. Oh yeah, that's beautiful, eh? You know what? It's a lot of detail work.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get that car here. I got the wiper linkage that was seized. Even this was seized. Now it works. Robert, you know these did not work at all, eh? Look at this now. They work free.
Yeah, Manny fixed that.
Yeah, Manny fixed that. So that's good. Here we go. Every little item, you guys, every little item has to go into repairs, restoration, or whatever. You know, and there's so much work to be done. Everything that's made out of rubber has to be replaced.
That's
Headlamp doors, beautiful. I've got his tie rods ready. I've got his drag link ready. Because, you know, doing a full restoration, it's a lot of work. I don't want to, you know, I gave up just before Stefan brought this car in. After doing my car, doing a few other cars in the past, it's a lot of work and it takes a lot of space, a lot of time, a lot of people, a lot of money. So I said, you know what, maybe I want to give it up. But then I said okay to Stefan. He brought the car in and the car was a bigger mess than I thought. Then I said, you know what, I didn't want to let him down. I said, you know what, let's get it done, get it over with. And then the Challenger came in from San Francisco.
Oh yeah,
That's,
we did.
but that was not a full restoration. It's not going on a full rotisserie. We're supposed to paint the car white, build an engine, build a transmission, put the interior back in, and hopefully it goes good.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. But this car is not going to be green anymore. It's going to be black. And we're going to call it the Black Diamond. Stefan, if you're watching, yes, this is all about your car. So let's get it over here and let's get it done. And I also got the exhaust system to look at. So there's a lot of things going on. We also, did you have the electric motor for the headlights?
Yeah, I do have to work on it.
Okay.
That's about the last thing I have to restore.
Okay.
From what I have home.
And you're
but I'm
finishing-
sure you'll give me some more.
You know, as we go further and further, we always find something to do. Anyways, now off with the Charger. Let's go to Jeff's CUDA. When Jeff brought the car in, he asked me to put new cushions in the front seats. But I have pictures to show him when he gets here that these seats, not only did it need a cushion, the springs were busted. The springs were busted. So Ivan had him, the guy who does our upholstery, had him
Again?
replaced, put in new foam, put insulation, everything. And put back the same covers, and check it out, you guys. Now it feels like a seat. So if you want to do that, Robert, today, put it together, it's all up to you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move all that up. And you know, it's very, very important that you have a good seat in your car, because you know what? Once you're in your car, you're sitting in it all the time. No matter how far you drive, you gotta be comfortable. Of course, these days, in this era, seats are not designed like today's cars, but you have to do the best you can. So what Ivan did is he did the best he can by putting a new foam. Then he puts his new cover on it. And then underneath there is, of course, the foam. And as you can see, these are all brand new springs. The plug is for electronic light that comes on for seat belts, auxiliary light, for 1974.
Yeah.
Yeah.
70, 71.
It's like a sensor, you know. It's like telling you fasten seat belts on the dash.
Exactly.
High tech for 1974.
Okay, this morning as I was going through the inventory, I found this bracket for the voltage regulator.
It's a mounting bracket.
Yeah, mounting bracket for voltage regulator on 70 B bodies only.
Transistor.
C bodies don't have that, and in 68 or 9 you had a mechanical voltage regulator, which it is a different thing. So
And in 1970, it turned to an electronic voltage
Yeah.
regulator.
and in 71 this bracket was gone, so it's a 1 year only.
So this belongs to Stefan's car.
It does.
Oh, great. Okay, so we'll get that cleaned up. We'll get it done.
Here's
And I can
this.
see, look at the list you're going through this morning.
So what's highlight is we do have already restored. So other stuff we're looking for or needs to be restored.
Okay.
We have 3 pages. So it's just a reminder so we don't forget everything. And it's probably not complete. There's probably more stuff we will
There
find
is.
out.
But you know, the job is a lot easier once you got the car here on the lift and we start putting pieces
Yeah.
together. That's when you find every little detail that you need to do. Here we go. This is also belongs to Stefan. The car did have power steering, eh?
Did.
So I sent it out to get restored. Here it is. Pump, brackets, pulley, and all. I got a brand new pressure hose. I got also a new return line cap. This is the genuine pump that came with the
Saginaw?
yes, that came with the car, and also ready to be installed. The only thing is, we need that car. You know why? Because every time we bring a piece down, we like to throw it on the car. I got the K member. Once it's in, you know, we're not gonna put it in from underneath like we did with Eugene's car, but there's other reasons for it, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna figure it out. In the meantime, let me start putting some boxes away. Here you go. We have to also convert the dash to a non-AC to operate the piece.
Yeah, Stefan's Dash was originally an AC car, but a lot of the AC stuff was missing. So Stefan said, you know what? Forget it. We're going with just a simple heater.
Yeah, simple non-AC unit.
So we had George, the bodyman, converted the firewall from AC to non-AC.
Non-AC, that's right.
And then a little while after that, Stefan said, you know what?
I want
AC
AC.
might be nice. So we ordered a classic Auto Air kit for non-AC car because now the car is.
That's right.
So we ordered it, and we got the kit here somewhere because we ordered a kit for a non-AC car since the firewall is now converted for a non-AC car. So we'll be okay. It's gonna be very similar from what the Tio's car has.
That's right. That's right.
So
Tio's car
Tio
was
was a non-AC car. He wanted a classic Auto Air kit. It's the same kit we ordered for Stefan.
And it worked.
It worked.
It worked. So now we're gonna do the same for Stefan's charger. It's gonna come. So we're gonna start putting the bucket seats back together. Assemble the back and the base. Put them back in the CUDA. We're gonna end up putting back the bolts on the bumper here. They don't line up 100% perfect, Robert. Do whatever you can. Good luck. Got it all here for you. And the bracket is right behind it. And you're gonna have to find a way to,
Work it out.
yeah. And if you know when you over tighten it, what happens if you might crush the bumper. So you got to be very careful.
Yeah.
Like the bumper's solid the way it is. It's just to have the finish, nice
Yeah,
finish.
just to fill the hole.
That's right. Exactly. All right, we're gonna take down the CUDA. We are gonna move the Roadrunner. I got the original nuts for the heater box. And of course, I wanna show you guys what cutouts are. This is what Matt wants to get installed. So let me bring down the car and let me show you what we got. I'm sure the carburetors have gone dry, so I'm gonna have to crank it for a while. I've had it here parked for at least a month, I believe it is. So let's see how it goes. All right, let's bring the CUDA down. Next one. What we've got to do right now here is get these tubes right here, these front pipes, which are 2 1/4. What Matt wants to get done is now, because of this engine, he wants to put these to a 2 1/2 inch. These are 2 1/4 right now. We're going to bring them 2 1/2 H pipe right up to the exhaust manifolds. And at the same time, he wants the electronic exhaust cutouts, which I received a few weeks ago. I got them in here. I want to bring it down, show it to you guys, and that's our next job on this car. Robert, bring this down, and I'll get Leo ready on the 3rd trip. You ready?
Got it.
Okay, open the back tailgate. Leo, go in the engine room. There's a little table with 2 cylinder heads
Got it.
and a flower. We'll bring it here and I'll give you all the details.
Sounds good.
Thank you. It's one job after another. You know, when you take a 2-week vacation from your shop, you fall behind so far, it's unreal. So you come back after resting for 2 weeks, then you gotta work hard, rush, get this, that, order that, get this, move this, get this, and try to push in, get everything done. You know, it takes a lot of time to catch up for 2 weeks that you missed. Leo,
Yeah.
you're gonna go see Richard.
Of course.
This is for Stefan.
No
What
problem.
you're gonna do is we're gonna double check that the flywheel is neutral and reface.
Got it.
That's one. So let me put this here.
Yep. Yep.
Put this. You know what you're gonna do with this, eh? You're gonna tell Richard to have them magniflex. Because I want to make sure there's no cracks in the chambers.
Got it.
That's another project we got here. It's a 426 Semi, and it belongs to a client of mine's in Toronto. So I've got some new pistons on order. I did not receive them yet, but in the meantime, I want to get the valve job done because I wanted to ship it out before I went on vacation. But in the meantime, they went on vacation. They were closed. I was here. I was ready to ship them out. So we lost 2 weeks. So here we are. Leo's gonna take them there now and get it done. Leo, I'm gonna put 1 cylinder head in a box. Okay? Throw this. There you go. Put 1 hand in there. Okay? There you go. Close it up. Go see Richard. Tell him another job for him. Okay?
Got it.
Thank you, Leo.
No problem.
All right, back to CUDA. Matthews CUDA from BC. Let me show you. Okay, you got the original hardware for the heater box?
Yes, sir.
If you guys realize we put the hood pins back on. Hood pins are on the car. And of course, here's the package I was waiting for. Not even opened up yet. What do we got here? Is electronic cutouts. Okay. So we got the whole hardware kit. Let's see what we got here. And I got David does that for me. He does only exhaust systems and he does all the custom work for me. So what we got to do is give it to him, get an appointment because he went on vacation at the same time I did. So this is what it's all about, you guys. Let me show you. See, as the exhaust model comes down here like this, and then this leads to the muffler. But if you want to go racing or you want extra noises, with a push button switch to activate it, is you turn it on, and the flaps open up, and you have open exhaust. And it's all controlled by this electronic door right here. Oh, there we are. With a touch of a button, open exhaust. There you go. You know what? We're gonna make a video with when the car comes back. Once it's installed, we're gonna show how it works. But in the meantime, I got the whole kit in stock. I'm just waiting for David to open his doors, hopefully today or tomorrow. So we can bring him this kit to get it installed. 2.5, perfect. Great. Okay, we're good. I never seen that one before. This should be good. Now here you are, the car is idling, Robert. The car is idling on its own, and it's nice and quiet, and all of a sudden, you with a push of a button, it gets loud, and then it closes the doors and we get it quieter. So as you can see, summer vacation is over and we're back to work. I've got a lot of things to do. If you guys want to catch up, see what I'm doing, just sign up to my channel. It doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe and like. And of course, I want to thank all our Patreon supporters. And I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Got to move my ass and get them done. I've got a lot of pieces came in, like I said earlier. I want to thank you guys for staying on board. And I just want to give you guys a big thank you, and I love you all. Thank you very much for watching our channel. Okay, you guys, back to work. And you guys, if you look down below the video, we have a whole bunch of merchandise that you guys can buy. So whatever you like, buy it, love it, wear it, and enjoy it. And help spread the word of Vic's Garage. And if you have some time, check out our Patreon page. We have extra content and you guys can watch it and take it from there. And we'll see you next time.